Next on Comcast Newsmakers, a bill in the legislature that would raise high school graduation requirements to 24 credits. That's coming up. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. Today we are in Olympia, the beautiful state reception room at the Capitol. And joining me right now is Representative Chad-Magendanz. He represents the 5th District, East King County. Representative, thanks so much for coming on the program.
Thanks, Sabrina.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So we're talking high school graduation requirements. You have lent your support to a bill that would raise the requirements to 24 credits instead of the, I believe, 20 credits right now.
Exactly.
Why? Why do you think it's important to support something like this? Well,
we've been losing ground compared to other industrialized nations over the past generation. This is actually the first generation of kids that's going to grow up less educated than their parents. Now, we've been maintaining while everyone else has been gaining and exceeding on us. And really, this is an opportunity to set our standards a little higher, raise expectations for our kids, particularly in the area of science, technology, engineering, and math. So the 24 credit initiative really started a while ago. In 2008, I was actually on the bus as a parent advocate, running down to the State Board of Education meeting when they first adopted this Core 24, they called it at the time. It's evolved a bit since then, but the essence of it is still there, that we're setting an additional science graduation requirement, a good tie-in with career and technical education, and really raising standards for the first time in a long time. It's long overdue.
And what sort of support is the bill seeing as we wrap up the end of the regular legislative session?
Well, anything with this wide-ranging in impact, for the million school children in Washington State is going to be contentious, and we've been working quite a bit over the last few days to amend it to a point where it's satisfactory to the majority of people down here in Olympia. We actually started the process quite well with a Four Corners group with people representing each caucus in both chambers, and worked out some compromise language in there, and it's moved out of the Senate to the House. It's the point where we're working to get it out of the House today, and we've got quite a few amendments on the bar to fine-tune this legislation, but I'm optimistic that we'll get it done today.
And if for some reason it hits a roadblock, this is something that you see coming back in another legislative session. It's
Absolutely.
Not going away. This is important.
We're committed to raising expectations for our kids and really setting our sights a little higher than we have traditionally, and this is not going to go away. We've been patient, we've been working since 2008, and we'll continue to work it until we get it through.
Certainly you have the attention of parents and high schoolers everywhere right now listening to this interview. They're all thinking, wow, when would this take effect? So if the bill does pass, which classes would be affected having to satisfy 24 credits? As
it's currently written right now, it would affect the graduating class of 2019.
2019. So all the ones in there right now, or at least the higher grades, are all like, whew,
yes.
Sigh of relief. Maybe not the parents. So switching gears just a little bit, I want to also ask you related to education. There's a bill about teacher evaluations tying to student scores, and this all has to do with the waiver and the No Child Left Behind law. Exactly. So bring us up to date on that.
Well, really, it comes down to a one-word change. We already have teacher and principal evaluations that are incorporating multiple measures of performance effectiveness, and the one item that was very fuzzy language in there was that we said growth data, student growth data, basically how much a student learned during that year that they were attending that class, could be one element of the multiple measures that were used to evaluate teacher and principal performance. We got word back from the federal government that they wanted something more concrete than could. We want that to change to shall or must. And that's really the essence of the bill. It ran into some trouble in the Senate. Their version of the bill was voted down. And we're working hard to get the House version completed before the deadline tomorrow.
So work in progress, certainly.
Definitely.
All right. Representative, thanks so much for talking to us today, and good luck to you.
Thank you, Sabrina.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. Don't forget, Headline News is coming up at the top and bottom of the hour. Sure hope you can stay with us.